The light is going to change during this video, and it's not something I want to talk about, okay? Okay. Hey Emma, it is 11:02 a.m. and today I am doing the NaNoWriMo tag. Why? Because I want to be the first person who does a tag video in this series, and also NaNoWriMo is a huge part of how and why we met. As you know, last week on October 28th, it was Graveyard Day. Despite the ominous yet seasonally appropriate name, it marks our anniversary. Yeah, go team. As of 1,098 days ago, and yes, I did look that up, we began our friendship? What? Oh my god! That's 3 years of a lot of wonderful and also stupid shit that we have done and will probably continue to do for the rest of time. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, like I was saying, NaNoWriMo was such a huge deal to us because we probably wouldn't be friends if we didn't want to write novels and go to a graveyard to find names for characters that existed on the internet in a public document the whole time. Anyway. It was still really cool. Anyway, let's get to the questions. Yeah! Question number 1. How many times have you done NaNoWriMo? In actuality, twice, but I try to get involved in the community every year in spirit so I can live vicariously through the success of others. Question number 2. How did you find out about NaNoWriMo? I think I found out about NaNoWriMo from quite a few sources, but I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure I first found out about it from the Vlogbrothers, or maybe Kristina Horner, the creator of this tag, or maybe even you, Emma, I don't know. Question number 3. What was the name of the first novel that you attempted with NaNoWriMo? I actually never settled on a name for my first novel, or the protagonist of said novel, but in one of the drafts that I found, I was apparently divided between variations of Give Me the Day and Let a Free Mind Wander. Both very melodramatic and well-suited for a cliched contemporary. Question number 4. Give us a one-sentence summary of what you'll be writing this year. Nothing. Question number 5. What's the best writing advice you've ever been given? The best writing advice that I've been given that I've actually followed is probably to not compare your first draft to the completed works of others. For instance, you don't know what your favorite book first looked like in its conception, and chances are that it was just as messy and mistake-ridden as whatever you're going to create. But also, you can't be afraid of first drafts because they're the most raw and honest version of your story that's ever going to exist, and it's your foundation, so be nice to it. Also, don't edit during NaNoWriMo. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't edit during NaNoWriMo. Question number 6. Did you ever take a year off from NaNoWriMo, and why? I haven't really done NaNoWriMo since 2012, and I've done Camp NaNoWriMo in 2014, so that's like 3 years of excuses for not having written anything. Every year is something different, and this year is, senior year of high school, is going to be a lot more difficult than first year of university, right? Question number 7. What's your biggest inspiration when figuring out what to write? Honestly, usually it's something as stupid as making a bet with myself, like, I bet you can write a daddy-ish novel about aliens that only a pudding have to exist normally in society because they're pacifists and don't want to destroy the earth for the fuel supply necessary to return to their homeworld made entirely of dogs. You're on. Or something like that. Also, of course, if there's a book that I really want to read or that other people are talking about that they don't think exists that interests me, then it's super fun to see what happens when you go unconventional. Question number 8. Read us the first sentence from one of your novels. So this is the first sentence from the NaNoWriMo I did in Camp NaNoWriMo in 2014 called Que Sera Sera. What do you think would happen if we just, left? I don't know, Will, but the subsequent 50,000-word unoriginal travel novel was certainly something you needed to put out into the world, right, 14-year-old me? Let's be honest, though, it was really fun. Hey, Emma, you just messaged me. And the last question, question number 9, why do you love writing? This question is so difficult just because there are so many different answers for the different outlets of writing. For instance, I like writing poetry because abstraction, in an abstract way, helps me to be more open-minded about the unorthodox in real life. I like writing speeches because it's the easiest way to help others while being informative. I like writing short films because it's where I can create a collective project and indulge in a personally more challenging art form. I like writing vlogs because it means that I am creating something directly for you. And finally, I like writing novels because it's kind of the thing that fulfills me. And this is going to be really cheesy, but I feel like the most honest version of myself when I'm doing it. which I think is about as close as we get to finding our calling, you know? Also, I guess as I was reminded recently by someone who inspires me every single day in abstract ways to write and create and express myself. I love writing because it gives me the power to go where there is nothing and make letters. Oh wow, would you look at that? The lighting is way better from this angle. Good, good, good. Always learning.